It's not because, I think I really want to buy a hot tub and do a hot tub stream from my garage on Twitch. Oh my god, you got banned for a day. It's not a bikini category, okay? That is so telling. You could just cook a fucking steak, probably, and get viewers. Oh no. You know what you were doing. You know, it's shameless. One of her goals is for body oil. Talk about shameless. No, this ban is 1,000,000% fucking justified. Jesus Christ, this is unbelievable. What is the situation? So this drama or conversation or controversy came up recently again, and I want to use this as an opportunity to kind of cover this part of it, but also go back and cover the stuff from like a year ago, because the thing is, I did talk about all this a year ago when it originally happened, but like it wasn't really captured and put onto YouTube because I didn't have the main man DK back then. But now obviously I've got this, a YouTube editor. It means everything can be captured. So hopefully this should be a good segment, okay? Right, so what's happened? So hot tub streamers are hitting out at Twitch for apparently unjustified bans for bikini streams, okay? So just a quick bit of history for you, just a history lesson in Twitch, right? So around April last year or something like that, okay? Streamers, mainly lady streamers, identified there was like a little bit of a loophole in the Twitch terms of service, okay? Because in the Twitch terms of service, it said that you can't just like wear a bikini at any time, right? Like you can't be doing a normal stream wearing a bikini. However, if you're in a contextually appropriate situation, you can wear a bikini. So, for example, if you're at the beach, you can wear a bikini, or if you're in a hot tub, you can wear a bikini. Now, what did they do? So what they did in order to meet the criteria of the rules is a lot of these streamers, a lot of these like lady just chatting streamers, purchased a hot tub, put it in their garage or somewhere in the house presumably, and then they kind of wore a bikini in the hot tub, even though it wasn't like officially like at a hot tub or at the beach. It was still within the rules because it was considered like a contextually appropriate reason to wear it, right? Now, let's call a spade a spade. The reason that these streamers did this is because it was to bring a level of like, what's the right way to put it? Like a bit of misses, a bit of a little bit of spiciness, a little bit of titillation. Titillation is the good word, okay? To bring about a little bit of titillation to their Twitch streams, okay? So that's the whole reason they do this. Anyone that denies that is just absolutely coping, right? That is absolutely what it's about, okay? It's to show a little bit more body in order to solicit more subs and donations, okay? Can we at least be honest about that? It's not because, I think I really want to buy a hot tub and do a hot tub stream from my garage on Twitch. No, it's because you want to show a bit more skin. And look, more credit to you, okay? More power to you, all right? Good luck to you if that's what you want to do, right? But there's no denying at the time, it was absolutely like a loophole that they were using to try and produce more titillating content on Twitch, okay? Now, there was some drama about this. There was some bans due to like this sexual content policy. Some of the streamers got suspended, some permanently suspended, and Twitch were kind of trying to figure out the best way to deal with it, okay? And what they eventually decided on is they set up a whole new category for like hot tubs and whatnot. And they allowed the streamers to stream into that category, but they weren't allowed to stream in just chatting anymore. Because the thing is, you had some criticisms which were valid, right? Which were talking about, a move towards more sexual content, which could affect advertising and this sort of thing. That was, fair enough. But there were some people that were just being a bit weird champ about it, right? And were like, kind of like, I don't know, they were complaining about having to see this on their timeline, on their Twitch recommendations. And it's like, listen, just use the tools you've got to say you're not interested in that content and it will stop showing it to you, okay? But, I do think there were some genuine concerns, and I think Twitch's solution really kind of rectified the issues, okay? But there were definitely some streamers, like Indie Fox is a great example. There were definitely some streamers, okay, that were like pushing boundaries. There were definitely streamers that were pushing boundaries, and they were absolutely riding the line to see how far they could push things without getting clapped, So, it was a kind of complicated situation, but it kind of got resolved, okay? And we'll go over some videos talking about it in just a minute. Now, there has been some new drama that's cropped up because apparently now these hot tub streamers are getting banned for unjustified reasons from Twitch, okay? Now, listen, I'm going to cut to the chase on this, okay? Having seen some of the outfits that they're wearing when they're streaming, I don't know how they can argue this is unjustified, okay? I don't know how they can argue that it's unjustified, right? If you're setting up your stream and you look at yourself in the mirror and you look like you could be going to a porn shoot, I'm sorry, but what do you expect? Do you know what I mean? And this is what I find frustrating about it, is these people want to ride the line of being titillating versus breaking the rules and being sexual content or considered sexual content and then get banned. They're absolutely riding that line, trying to push things as far as they can, right? And then when they get clapped, they're like, oh, what? This is so ridiculous. No, it's not. It's like if I got suspended for some sort of breach of the policy for saying something as a meme. That's fair enough. I know that I'm riding the line and I know that I could get clapped for that, right? What I'm not going to do is turn around and go, oh, this is so unjustified. This is so unfair. Now, the one thing that I would say is that obviously Twitch don't really tell you specifically why it is you've been suspended or give you really clear insight. And that remains the same. That's frustrating and that's annoying, and Twitch needs to be more clear with that, okay? But if you in your content are constantly riding the line and pushing boundaries, don't be surprised when you get suspended, because that's the whole point, isn't it? You're trying to push things as far as it will go to be just within TOS. That you're pushing boundaries. That you're putting yourself at risk of getting your channel suspended. So I just don't really understand where people are coming from, when they sort of complain about this. And one example I think of someone who I think is really been really reasonable about this is actually TafTaj. So, does everyone know who TafTaj is? Now, I need to be... Here we go. TafTaj is an absolute legend. But, she was, completely reasonable about this, right? Now, I can't show what she was wearing on stream because I could then obviously break the TOS as well. But basically... I think, there's a couple of reasons it could be. I think the most obvious reason is that TafTaj wasn't I think she wasn't in a hot tub or anything like that when she was in a bikini. Yeah, she was just in a room, doing a normal stream but in a bikini, which is against terms of service. You can only wear a bikini in a contextually appropriate situation. But she was just I got banned on Twitch for this. And then she said, it's a reasonable ban, but I'm also confused because I saw a big streamer wearing lingerie on stream. What exactly are the rules? And I think that yeah, I can understand why TafTaj would be a bit confused. Because like I say, there's some people that are absolutely pushing boundaries over what is acceptable and what isn't, right? So if you, as a streamer, are looking at someone else dressed in a certain way and they're not getting penalised for it, and then you do for something which you consider to be comparable, then yeah, you're going to be a bit well, what the hell is that about, But basically, yeah, I think the main reason, because I thought it was because of the style of bikini that she was wearing, but I think what's more likely is because she was, number one, probably streaming and just chatting, and number two, wasn't in a hot tub, which is what you have to be to wear a bikini on stream or at the beach or something. That's probably why she got suspended. But to her credit, yeah, she's put her hands up and gone, yeah, it seems like a reasonable ban. Like, I don't know. Like, this is, to me, is just the correct response. You know, like, yeah, I fucked up. I got banned. You know, and I find it frustrating. I find it frustrating, you know, when people like are acting like they've been massively wronged, when it's like, but you're pushing the boundaries. But you're pushing the boundaries of like what is and isn't acceptable. So why are you acting so shocked? You know, and acting like this when you get suspended. Unjustified ban. I don't know. I just like, look, I can't show it on stream because they're banned, and I don't know if you know, what they're wearing would be TOS probably. But like, I welcome you to go and don't obviously harass them or anything, but I welcome you to go and look at the profiles of these people that have been banned, okay, and fucking tell me if you think that outfit breaks TOS or not. You know? I don't know. I just feel like if you look at what, you know, their attire and you look at the terms of service, it's pretty fucking clear that that's going to be a breach of the rules, you know? Well, this is my point. Yeah, if they're in a moderation grey area. And the thing is as well that frustrates me is they're intentionally riding that line. They're intentionally riding that line in order to solicit the maximum amount of viewers and support that they can. You know? And it's like, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, don't fucking complain when you get banned then. If you don't want to get fucking banned, then don't fucking break that. Don't push the boundaries of that, okay? Because I tell you what, there's plenty of fucking people, there's plenty of women out there who aren't getting suspended for the sexual content policy because they're not even fucking with it. They're not even going near to it. They're not even getting close to it, you know? So yeah, it's like, I don't mind if people can do, if people want to push boundaries, I think that's fine. Like, go ahead, but you can't then act surprised when you get clapped because you've stepped over the boundary that you were riding, right? But yeah, I don't know. I just find it frustrating. I just think, you know, either fucking, you know, accept that you're riding that boundary and take the punishment if you step over it, or don't go near it and then you'll be safe. Like, I don't know. Seems pretty simple. And you know, I know people say things like, "Oh, this is, you know, prudish," or this isn't about being prudish, okay? This is about fucking advertising, right? This is about making sure Twitch is like as safe a platform as we can manage in order to make sure that we get fucking paid, okay? Because if you notice, so I'm told, okay, listen. So I'm told by my friends that frequent such websites. But certain websites that you can go on, which contain content which is not suitable for, you know, younger eyes, shall we say, the kind of adverts that you get on those websites are very different. Let me ask you this, right? Let's say you go on CNN.com or some like mainstream news website or some big website, Amazon, I don't know, whatever it is, right? You go on some big mainstream website that loads of people use. What sort of adverts do you see normally? You know, it's like top level stuff. It's like the latest movies, it's Kellogg's cornflakes, it's big companies. You know, it's all of the kind of top level stuff that you would expect, right? When you go onto some dirty website, yeah, that my chat would probably look at, what is it that you see? What do you see on the dirty back-end websites? You see lowest common denominator trash ads that are probably going to install a virus on your computer, okay? And that's because of the way that advertising space works, what you can sell advertising space for, and you know, all of these other factors, right? So Twitch are able to retain, you know, a premier kind of advertising space because they don't have lots of degen stuff on their platform. Or they try not to, at least. Obviously, there's gambling streams, which is a whole other thing, but, you know, you get what I'm trying to say, right? So if you allow streamers to just kind of like essentially do OnlyFans light on Twitch, you are putting yourself in a position where you're devaluing your advertising space, you know? And some advertisers don't want to be associated with certain things like that. So, it's not about being prudish. It's about being pragmatic about how this works and understanding that whilst I'm happy for people to kind of make whatever content they want, if you are looking to make content which is a little bit titillating, then that's fine. You can do it on Twitch. But if you're looking to take it past that and you are looking to make content that's of a more seedy nature, all right, smut, then that's fine too. But maybe Twitch isn't the best platform for you to do that, and there's other platforms which will cater and facilitate that far better than Twitch does, And the thing is as well, if you go to those platforms which are specifically designed for that sort of content, then you're not at risk of being banned, unless they break whatever their limited TOS probably is, But you're far less likely to get banned, you're far less likely to get clapped. Yeah, I don't know. I just think that if you really want to make that kind of content, like, there's plenty of platforms where you can go and do that, right? Just, if you don't want to get suspended on Twitch, maybe play it a bit safer. I don't know. That's my basic take on it. Anyway, looking into this, I found out like a little bit more information as well, which I wanted to quickly look at. So anyway, they obviously are complaining about it. I've done nothing wrong, all the normal stuff. Bikini streamers take aim at Twitch for bans. So let's have a look. It just explains the history there. Now, amid a series of bans on the site relating to bikini content, some streamers are under the impression that Twitch is trying to get rid of those streams from the site as a whole. I don't think this is true. I don't think Twitch mind you being in a bikini and being in a hot tub and like doing like, a bit of titillation, right? I think that they just are bothered when it crosses a line. And admittedly, it can be difficult to figure out what the line is and what specifically constitutes the line and what is crossing over it. I agree with that. But like, they just don't want you to be there and engaging in like sexual content, Like, yeah, why would Twitch want them off the platform? Do you know how much money some of these hot tub streamers make for Twitch with all the subs and bits and stuff that are flying in? They're making money hand over fist on these streams. And Twitch want to find that balance between making sure it's like appropriate for advertisers, age appropriate, whatever it is, and also like, not going into degen land. So yeah. So let's continue. In May, streamers Spoopy Kit and Spooky Unagi were hit with bans on the platform despite claiming their content hadn't changed. In a series of posts, the two hit out at Twitch, calling their suspensions unjustified. Bikini streamers, and they say here, so this doesn't happen for the third time this week. Please let me know what I'm doing wrong. I'm doing nothing different than what I've been doing for a year. The trouble is as well, like, I agree that Twitch need to be more clear about what it is, and it's a difficult line to figure out. But listen, in terms of like what is acceptable and what isn't, I guess it probably is quite difficult to really give a hard line, because what are Twitch supposed to do? Like send you a picture of like what's appropriate and what isn't? Apparently, from what I understand, as much as we complain rightly about how unspecific Twitch are, I just don't know if it's going to change. I just think that Twitch specifically are a bit obtuse when it comes to like clarity on what you're getting banned for whatever reason, and I just don't think they're going to tell you anyway. But also on top of that, I'm like, with this particular example, I guess I would ask, apart from giving the outline that they've given in the terms of service, which we'll look at in a sec, what else can Twitch do? Like, I don't think they can ever have a thing where it's like, right, here's appropriate bikinis, here's inappropriate bikinis, because for one, that would be extremely like, impractical. But also, like, imagine the press of like Twitch are telling women what to wear. Like, I don't know. I just think that just wouldn't work, So I just, and also the other thing as well is when you are super explicit about where the line is, people are going to go up right up to the line, specifically within a millimeter, and then stop there. And it's why I've kind of like, I guess, changed my mind a little bit on like my own suspension recently, because at first I was kind of annoyed. I was kind of annoyed that I'm not being told how long I can watch a banned streamer for, right? But then I kind of realized, well, if Twitch told me, right, we consider, watching a banned streamer for an extended period of time to be an hour, well, what am I going to do? I'm going to watch a banned streamer for 59 minutes. Like, I'm going to go right up to whatever the boundary is. So I think that in some cases it doesn't really make sense to give like a hard line, because if you do, people will just go right up to what the line is and stop there. And, you're kind of like creating this circumstance where people have got even better ways of pushing boundaries because they can do it right up to the point they get banned, But yeah. What's the point? Well, you need to have rules in place in order to protect your platform, right? But like there's some stuff where I can understand why they don't want to give like a really specific hard line, because otherwise you end up in a situation where people are just, pushing right up against it. But yeah. But I don't know, it is, regardless of my thoughts on that, it is still frustrating that Twitch don't, at the very least, I think Twitch should give you like a timestamp or a clip of the content which is offending, even if it's like a 5-minute clip. Just something so you can watch it and go, right, okay, I better not do that again. So I think Twitch still need to be more specific in what they're doing. But yeah. Following her second ban of the week, Unagi explained how she was completely in the dark and had no idea what she had been doing to violate the site's rules. I just don't. I think this is really stupid. Like, if you are like in a hot tub wearing a bikini, that in itself is something that's come about from trying to take advantage of a loophole in Twitch's rules. Like you are in the grey zone. If you're in the grey zone, you are putting yourself at risk of getting banned. Like I don't know how else to explain it. If you genuinely are like, concerned about getting suspended, then don't be in the grey zone. Be in the safe zone. Make some other content that doesn't rely on the kind of, the 50 Shades of Grey mentality. Wait, hang on a sec. That sounds like I'm talking about BDSM. I'm not. I don't mean that. I just mean like shades of grey. Right? Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? You get what I'm saying? I don't think there's any BDSM involved in this, just to be clear. And it's like, yeah, just play it safe then. Like, I don't know. I just find it frustrating that people are complaining. It's like, you are literally in loophole land. Well, why would you be in loophole land and be surprised when you get banned or suspended? Just make new content is kind of hard to do. But, okay, 2 years ago, hot tub streams weren't a thing. 2 years, like, what do you mean? There's loads of content these people can do. Some of these people, it doesn't matter what they're doing, they'll still get people tune in to watch. You could just cook a fucking steak, probably, and get viewers. Like, the reason that they do the hot tub stuff is because it is titillating and it gets people through the door. And that's fine, but, like, yeah, that's the grey zone. But you have to admit they'll lose a large section of people who come for that. Well, yeah. Like, hot tub streaming is a great example, I think, of high risk, high reward, right? It's high risk, high reward. Like, yes, you're going to get more viewers doing it. Like, you get the benefit of the more viewers from pushing the boundaries, but, you don't like the consequences when you push it too far. And it's just like, I don't know. It's just frustrating. That's why I think TafTaj was so based in all of this, because she was just like, hands up, yeah, I didn't realise. Like, I don't know, it just seems like the right way to go about it. Also, I've just realised I said about cooking a steak. That's nothing to do with the kitchen memes, okay? I respect women fully. and I support their truth and their journey. Okay, so this hasn't happened for a third time this week. Please let me know what I'm doing wrong, she said, tagging Twitch. I'm doing nothing different than what I've been doing for a year. If Twitch wants to remove bikini streaming, then do it. It's their company and their prerogative, but the category still exists. Dude, that's so funny, right? It's not a bikini category, okay? That is so fucking telling. That is so fucking telling, okay? It's not a bikini category. Okay, it's not supposed to be like bikinis only. It's like, Jesus Christ. I don't know. That just is so telling for me. I thought they just like hot tubs. But the category still exists. Clear guidance needs to be posted. Twitch allows... See, but this is the thing. I don't know what clearer guidance Twitch can give unless they're literally telling you what bikinis are and aren't okay. Do you know what I mean? Twitch allows creators to build a career and a life producing content they have allowed for a year. Independent contractors working essentially for Twitch purchase houses, cars, assets, leverage income from investment, she said in another thread. And they threaten to take it all away with unjustified bans. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure, unjustified bans suck, but I don't know if this is an example of unjustified bans. Anyway... So, it's worth pointing out here as well, I didn't realise this until I started reading about this story, okay? So this person, TheDanDangler, who is the TheDanDangler? Does anyone know who the TheDanDangler is? So apparently they got banned for some sort of bikini thing as well. Since the beginning of May, bikini-clad Twitch streamers have fallen victim to bans for inappropriate attire, with many of them slamming the platform, calling their punishments unjustified. So yeah, I don't know what this is here. I'm a bikini on. I had a pool in my stream where we were doing water activities. I mean, I don't know. I can't see the content, so I don't know if it's justified or not. Is Twitch trying to kill itself? I don't really understand this. Like, Twitch isn't trying to kill itself. Twitch is trying to protect itself and protect its advertising space from becoming a fucking 2-bit, you know, porn category, like, you know, hot wives in your area kind of gig. You know, they want to keep the top tier, top level adverts, so they need to protect the space. Like, I don't know, this is so stupid. Like, yeah, look, I'm pretty sure Twitch aren't going to fucking lose any sleep over banning a couple of people for wearing too skimpy a bikini. Do you know what I mean? I didn't make this point yesterday in yesterday's panel because I can't remember what happened, but it's like, what you need to think is what would happen if you Thanos snapped a category out of existence, okay? So let's say tomorrow... Twitch politics, not that people stream in Twitch politics, but you know what I mean. If Twitch politics got Thanos snapped out of existence, what would happen? What impact would that have on the world? You know, what impact would it have on the world if the hot tub segment got removed from Twitch? Do you know what I mean?
You shall join my army.
Like, what would happen? I just wanted to check as well. So yeah, the name of the category is not the bikini category. It's pools, hot tubs, and beaches. It's nothing to do with bikinis, okay? You could probably wear a one piece if you wanted, right? Would it be possible to have different ads for different categories? Well, this is the problem. YouTube have got a system where they can run different ads for different creators based on like what their interests of the audience might be. But as far as I understand, Twitch doesn't have that, you know, situation. So yeah. Dangler revealed a ban will only last 24 hours. Oh my god, you got banned for a day! Get over it. Oh my god, these people are pathetic. You got banned for a fucking day. And she's there going, is Twitch trying to kill itself? You got banned for one day. What do you mean? That's like the softest punishment you can get from Twitch. Jesus Christ. They're acting like they've been murdered. They're acting like they've been murdered. You got suspended for a day. Give me a break. Jesus. I don't know. It's just so pathetic. This was an interesting one, though. This person is suggesting that they might have been suspended for writing names on their chest. This could actually be an example of one which has gone too far. She reckons it was maybe because she was writing subscribers' names on her chest, and it was like a 3-day ban as well. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much merit there is in this one. Anyway, so what I wanted to look at is this. So I was thinking, well, this seems to be a new thing that's happening. Well, I found this. So this is from the 28th of April. Okay. And Twitch actually released this article, which is about improving the clarity of our sexual content policy. So I wonder if the reason this is happening is because somewhere in Twitch HQ, they've, come up with some sort of new policy or new idea or clarification on exactly what is going on with this stuff. So let's have a little look-see. Let me just get an energy drink. We need some energy for this. Okay. In January, our Global VP of Trust and Safety, Angela Hessian, shared that we're in the process of evaluating our community guidelines with an eye towards clarity and consistency. Well, that's good. Since then, we've been working with members of the community, including the Safety Re-Advisory Council, and creators across a range of content categories to understand the community's needs and how to best address them via the community guidelines. While we're looking holistically at our approach to policy, one major focus area of this review has been our sexual content policy. Sexual content is a complex topic as cultural norms and opinions about what should and should not be permitted on our service vary widely. Given this, we want to ensure we are being thoughtful and thorough in our approach, and this takes time. We're still working through how our sexual content policy will change, and we'll share more in the coming months. Oh no. Oh dear. The Hot Tub streams are on borrowed time. The boober streamers are on borrowed time, it seems. While we are not announcing a policy change today, we are adding clearer language to our community guidelines to help creators navigate what is and isn't allowed in the meantime. Better defining sexually explicit content. Today, we have clarified what we consider to be sexually explicit content under a new designated subheading in our sexual content policy. Sexually explicit content has always been prohibited, so this is not a change to the policy or how it is enforced. That said, its current categorization under Jesus. That's how it was categorized. Wow. Didn't feel appropriate or accurate, as there is a distinct difference between content that is sexually explicit and content that is violent or exploitative. In addition to separating it out, we have also added more examples to more clearly explain the definition of our sexually explicit content. This isn't the first time sexual content policy has been a topic of conversation. Last year we addressed it as it related to hot tub streams and introduced pools, hot tubs and beaches category. This conversation centered around the subjectivity of the term suggestiveness and how it should or shouldn't be applied. Although the clarification we're issuing today does not resolve those valid concerns, we want to assure you that we are using that feedback to help guide the development of broader policy. We hope this new language adds a little more clarity around our expectations, and we look forward to sharing more on the topic in the months ahead. We appreciate your patience as we work through this complex topic. Well, that's good, I think. That's good. Right, what's this? Nudity and attire. Here we go. Now we're talking. Nudity and attire. What does it say? Let's have a little look-see. Okay, this is all just blah, blah, blah speak. To empower your creative expression and boost your confidence. And all this nonsense. You get the idea. So we don't permit streamers to be fully or partially nude. We do not permit the visible outline of you-know-whats. Broadcasting new... Okay, we don't need to say that. For those who present as women, we ask you cover your you-know-whats. Hey, Lexi, thanks for the sub.
Fucking
2 years
2
indeed.
years.
Hope you're doing well.
Christ.
Hips to the bottom of your pelvis. Coverage must be opaque. That's all fine. Right, contextual exceptions. Here we go. Must follow standard body coverage expectations. Here we go. Swimwear is permitted as long as it covers the you-know-whats. And those who present as women must also cover their nipples. Full coverage of buttocks is not required, but camera focused around them is still subject to our sexually suggestive content policy. Okay. So basically, you can wear a bikini, it seems, which doesn't cover the buttocks, but you can't have it being suggestive. So that I think it says here. So yeah, camera focused on the buttocks. So you can't have your camera zoomed right in on your ass, basically. Okay. Coverage must be opaque, even when wet. Sheer or partially see-through swimwear of a clothing does not constitute coverage. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't think that's changed from what the old one was. I think that's the same. But like, yeah. I think the other thing as well is, I think, like, for example, there was one of the streamers that was complaining. You know when women have like, is it called nipple tape? Listen, I don't know much about this sort of thing. Okay, it's not my expertise. I'm a Sigma male, but like, there's nipple tape. Pasties, is that what they're called? Anyway, one of the streamers that was complaining wears a bikini with like that underneath. And it's like, I don't know, if you show that, is that going to get you in trouble? Like, it might do. It might get that. They might not like that. They might be like, that's too much. Like, I'm pretty sure that, like, you know, your bikini needs to just cover your entire breast the whole time. I don't think it can like slip out even if you've got like nipple tape on, right? You know, I don't know. Maybe they should make it a bit clearer, maybe. I don't know. Maybe there's some clarity like that they could give that's a bit more specific. But, I mean, this seems fine to me. This seems fine. I think if you're wearing, like, a bikini that isn't, like, a piece of shoestring, I think you'll be fine. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, I just, yeah. I just think that these rules seem fine. I think most people are fine with it. I'm pretty sure if I look at the hot tub category right now, there's probably going to be people in bikinis, right? I mean, yeah, there's people I can see. Someone's in a one piece there. I don't know. What's it saying? Recommended for you. No, I want high to low viewers. Wait, why is Melina and Amaranth stream? Wait.
Welcome to
What is going on here? What is this? Jesus, what the fuck is this? I'm worried to show this on stream. I'm like, damn, is this TOS? Jesus. No. Listen, the fact they're hanging out isn't... Listen, John. Listen. The fact they're hanging out isn't a problem, okay? I'm not talking about them hanging out and being friends. I'm just saying, it's like, oh, okay, damn. Bangkok pool party. I mean, to be honest with you, there's quite a big drop off. You got Amaranth on 10k views, and the next person's on like 1.3k views. So it looks like the Kumas know what side their bread is buttered. That's for sure. But yeah. I mean, if what Amaranth is currently doing on her stream is acceptable by Twitch's standards, which it must be, I would imagine, how are people having issues with this? Unless we believe that Twitch is just acting totally irrationally and totally unfairly and just yeeting streamers for no reason. Like, I'm fairly confident to say that if you're getting clapped for breaching this policy, there's probably a good reason for it, you know? I don't think Twitch are coming along and being like measuring on the screen, you know, how many inches buttocks are showed or something like that. I think you've probably done something to fucking, you know, tip over the line. I don't know. Jesus. Some people are never happy, are they? Some people are never happy. I don't know, Acriel. I mean, apparently that's allowed, so whatever. I'm not going to get into the weeds on that one, okay? Also, I don't want to trigger the Kumas, right? I tell you what is the most annoying thing is the fucking endless Kumas that I've got to deal with that are like, no, don't take it away, no. It's like, it's fine, don't worry about it, okay? You're going to get to keep your little sordid Twitch streams, okay? Don't worry about it. But yeah, I don't know. This seems fine. I don't really see how Twitch are like acting badly. Looking at some of the outfits some of these people are wearing, I don't know.
The Sprouticus gifted
hey, thanks for the gift, Sprouticus.
Plum Stump. They have given 2 gift subs in the channel.
Oh, hey, Jellicle. Yeah, I don't know. It's really hard because I don't know for sure, but like, I'm sorry, if you're showing up to a Twitch stream dressed like a porno extra and, you know, like, have a look at yourself in the mirror, okay? Have a look at yourself in the mirror and maybe just have a quick think as to whether maybe you're pushing that boundary a little bit too hard. I don't know. Anyway, let's watch this video. What's this?
So hot tub streamers on Twitch are really upset. There's been a wave of bans going around that have targeted some of the creators on Twitch that have been doing these hot tub streams, which, if I'm being honest with you, I completely forgot about the hot tub meta for a little bit of a period in time because, like, I hadn't heard anything about it over the last few months. It seems like with the whole drama that
this is the Optimus person. I couldn't find any other video. Make Twitch 18+. That is the worst idea in the world. If you made Twitch 18+, it wouldn't be financially viable, and a bunch of streamers would probably have to leave and quit. Yeah, the adverts would just be all crap.
Down a few months ago, considering the whole hot tub meta and everything, that, like, I thought this was all over with, man. But apparently the industry has lived on and Twitch has continued.
I tell you what Twitch need to do. Is my mic peaking? I feel like it's a bit loud. I tell you what Twitch need to do is they need to do the purge. They need to do the purge for Twitch. 24 hours, any content is allowed, no matter what it is, no rules whatsoever. And they unban every single streamer that's ever been banned. So all the banned streamers can come back for 24 hours too.
To see people streaming from their hot tubs, from pools and bikinis and all kinds of different things to try and, you know, get some pretty easy viewership because, well, we have pretty much known for years now at this point that making suggestive content on Twitch has been kind of like the meta. It's been a way to get easy followers and stuff and get basically a lot of money. There's been a lot of people who've done this that have come on Twitch and made this kind of content. It's been like a massive controversy for a long time. Viewers have been upset because obviously Twitch was founded as a gaming website and people are going to the website looking for video game streams, and for a while there, like, the only streams that would pop up on, like, the top ones was just a bunch of hot tub streams where people were making videos of them, you know, sucking on microphones as ASMR and, you know, dancing around in a scantily clad bikini in a pool.
Nah, this is like, the timelines are getting mashed in this video massively. That's not true, because the hot tub controversy happened kind of first, right? ASMR on Twitch has always been a bit of a weird category that has lended itself to Kuma bait. But the hardcore ASMR streams, I say hardcore, you know what I mean, came after the bikini streams. So, you know, this is mashing the timelines together. And whilst I admit it was a little bit annoying to see some of like the hot tub streams in your feed. Like that is a massive like overreaction, acting like it was this, all you could see was boobies. And it's like, nah, you could just click not interested, and like you would see the stuff you wanted to see, or just search by category. Like, I think this is one of the weakest arguments, was this idea that for like a period of time, all you could see on Twitch was hot tub streams. It's not true. It's complete nonsense.
Bending over, getting that perfect camera angle when someone would donate or something, right? And as I've said before, I don't necessarily blame people for chasing the bag, right? Like, if you know that you can get away with it on Twitch and you can get an easy bag from it, I don't really blame the people who are involved in it. But at this point, man, that's kind of starting to change a little bit. We're going to take a look at this situation. Apparently, there's been a couple different streamers that have spoken out against Twitch over the last few days due to some bans that they had received for their content. And I kind of want to go through these individually and talk about them, kind of respond to some of the tweets that were made and everything.
Let's see. He's going to respond to the tweets too.
In general, bikini and hot tub streams have long been a controversial subject on Twitch.
This is the article I read. This is basically what I've just done. Right, let's skip forward a bit and see what he says. See what his
relating to bikini content
analysis is.
Spooky Unagi were hit with bans to hit out at Twitch at
I've already read this
year. So I actually don't know who these people are. I've never seen these streamers. I'm assuming that they're probably a little bit more smaller time streamers, not to be disrespectful or anything, but I definitely don't think they're at like Amaranth levels, you know what I mean, where you can kind of get away with it, kind of not. Not a complete surprise that smaller creators will get banned.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's true. How many times has Amaranth been banned? I'm pretty sure Amaranth, I know this is kind of get away with it, kind of not. Hasn't Amaranth been banned quite a few times? How can I find out? I'm not pre-watching anything. I mean, the one thing I'd say is like, I mean, this is over a period of a couple of years, but she's been banned like 5 times since 2019. Like, I don't know. I don't think that's like kind of getting away with it, kind of not. Amaranth has absolutely been clapped. What's it? Oh no, I've got to be careful. Right, what's this? What's this? Let's have a look. This says so close to a ban. I can't show it on stream. Oh, come on. Come on. Give me a break. Why did I get banned? Why did I get banned? Because your content is like so close to the line. Oh my God. This is unbelievable. This is fucking unreal. She's oiling up. No, this ban is 1,000,000% fucking justified. This is an absolute joke. The fact this person is like, oh, why did I possibly get banned? Why did I possibly get banned? Because you were fucking breaking the rules. Jesus Christ.
Welcome to Chud Nation.
That's unbelievable. That's fucking unreal. Yes, you got acting all fucking coy about it. You know what you were doing. You know, it's fucking shameless. You're right, it's absolutely fucking shameless. I can't show it on stream because it is absolutely 100% a breach of TOS. It's a fucking no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. One of her goals is for body oil. One of her goals is for fucking body oil. Yeah, get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Jesus Christ. Fucking talk about shameless. Talk about fucking shameless.
Banned for things like this, while, you know, the invincible top streamers were able to do this with fucking impunity for as long as they wanted to. Now, I am gonna put a little bit of blame on Spooky Unagi.
Wait, what the hell is that?
I'll give you $200 for your ring.
I've got too many things open. There we go.
Here for this, right? So from this tweet, it says, so this doesn't happen for the third time in a week. This means that you've now been suspended twice within a week, right? And you've continued to come back and make the same kind of content that was getting you suspended. Like the first time you got suspended, right? You should have tried to speak with Twitch or something, or at least have the foresight to realize, hey, I'm fucking doing something wrong here on the platform. In some way, shape, or form, I must be breaking the rules. Let me analyze my content and see what I'm doing wrong, because if it happens twice and you're now just like, hey, I hope this doesn't happen for a third time in a week, you're talking about like you've already been punished for this. Like they've already come down on you for this twice and you still haven't been able to figure out what you're doing wrong. Like something about that doesn't add up to me, right? Now they claim they haven't been making any different type of content than they've been making for a year or so at this point. I don't know if the streams were being put maybe in the wrong category or if they were being correctly listed. I have no idea about that. Following her second ban in a week, Unagi explained how she was completely in the dark and had no idea what she had been doing to violate the site's rules. Quote, so this doesn't happen again for the third time in a week.
I've just watched this person oiling up their ass on stream and they're going, oh, why are they, oh, I can't figure it out. I just can't figure it out. What do you mean? How do you not realize that you're breaking TOS when you're doing that? It's literally fucking insane, acting like it's unjustified. Unjustified bans. One of your goals is to oil yourself up like a fucking turkey. Jesus Christ, this is unbelievable. Totally 100% deserved ban. Correct decision by Twitch, okay? Bang on the money. Twitch are correct, okay? And this person is just fucking crying out now for the sympathy points from the simps.
Please let me know what I'm doing wrong, she said, tagging Twitch. I'm doing nothing different than what I've done for the last year. If Twitch wants to remove bikini streaming, then do it. It's their company and their prerogative, she added, but the category still exists. Clearer guidance needs to be posted. Twitch allows creators to build a career in life producing content they've allowed for a year. Independent contractors working essentially for Twitch, purchasing houses, cars, assets, and leverage income for investments, she said in another thread. And then they threatened to take it all away with unjustified bans. Now, I don't know if this ban was justified or not. At the end of the day, I'm not making content that's—
Wait, what's this? What's this? Twitch partner and Instagram model misbehaving is back on Twitch after a 3-day ban due to some very explicit content. What? Wait. Misbehaving was banned from Twitch. Hey, thanks for the bits.
Would you blow a fat load in any of these bad bitches on Twitch?
After exposing herself on stream, it's believed the explicit video was meant for OnlyFans as he didn't mean to live stream it on Twitch. Oh my god, she reveals herself entirely on Twitch and she got a 3-day suspension. Oh my god, these women are fucking complaining when you've got someone showing their fucking what they had for breakfast and they get a 3-day suspension, which is the same that I got for showing a banned streamer. That is fucking insane. Do they realise how fucking easy they've got it? Do they realise how fucking easy they've got it on this fucking platform? Twitch need to go harder. Twitch need to go harder on these women. They're not going hard enough. 3 days. Give me a fucking break. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. That's what we need. Okay, first offence, 2 weeks, then permanent. Jesus Christ. Unbelievable. And then they've got the audacity to fucking whine on Twitter about it. Jesus.
It's gonna get me in some fucking trouble. At the end of the day, my suggestion would be to not, I guess, make content that skirts the lines of what's acceptable and what's not. Like, this has been a controversy for a long time. And I get that Twitch is partially responsible for all this. Trust me, I'll get into that here in a minute. But at the end of the day, you've known that this content has been controversial and has been subject to be targeted for this kind of stuff for a long fucking time now. It's not like this controversy popped up yesterday. This has been something going on for a minute and people haven't liked it. People have called on Twitch to take it down. Honestly, I know this sounds like quote-unquote victim blaming or whatever, but you should have been prepared for this to happen. I mean, you should have been ready for it. And honestly, I wouldn't fucking lose sleep if Twitch took this shit off their website altogether. In fact, I think it'd be better. They'd get back to their gaming-centric streams that they actually built their platform on. There'd be less fucking controversy, and it's another thing that Twitch doesn't have to worry about getting yelled at about. The only downside to Twitch taking this type of shit down is that people actually watch it and fucking donate money to these people. So Twitch is inadvertently taking away some of their viewership if they do something like that. That's the only reason this industry has survived. If it wasn't beneficial for Twitch to have fucking people really simps on...
Does this XQC clip count as explicit?
Wait, what's this? What is it? Yes, it does.
Jesus! Jesus! What the fuck?
That is actually TOS, genuinely, because you show the outline. They might show some leniency because it was like only like a very short accidental thing, but yeah. That is actually TOS. You're not allowed to show the outline of like your genitals and stuff. But yeah.
On there donating $600 to these fucking...
Yeah, and the thing is, XQC realized as well. XQC realized too. Because he was like, Jesus! Wait, did something pop out? Did something pop out that I missed?
Twitch would have gotten rid of this shit fucking decades ago. You know, it'd have been on
Thanks
the
to the
fucking
$2
rules
by the
day
way, Anon.
one that you couldn't do stuff like this. They just make too much money from it. So it's kind of surprising that they're, I guess, fucking up and taking people down for this stuff. So someone else also got targeted, Spoopy Kit. Hula hoop dancing in the hot tub for a year, so I don't know why it'd be considered sexually suggestive all of a sudden. Twitch posted improving the clarity of our sexual content policy, which stated this is not a change to the policy or how it's enforced. Yeah, but you see how it is considered sexual. I mean, once again, this has been a controversy in this community for like a year at this point, right? It's been fucking forever that people have been complaining about this stuff. I'm assuming that this is another one of these streamers that's wearing a fucking bikini where you can see their cleavage and you can see basically their ass crack, and they're dancing around in front of a camera while people donate, and they're like, well, how is it sexually suggestive? What am I doing that's sexually suggestive? Because we've seen this time and time again.
And this is the thing I pointed out as well at the time, is like, and this is something Twitch said too, a woman just sitting there in a bikini isn't sexually suggestive, okay? Let's pull back a bit from the precipice here, folks, okay? Let's be clear. If you're a woman existing in a bikini, okay, you wear a bikini to the beach because you want to have the sun on your body. That's not sexually suggestive in and of itself, okay? But obviously the actions you take whilst wearing that bikini can potentially be sexually suggestive, right? If a woman's in a bikini and fucking running about in the waves and all that bullshit, no problem, right? But if a woman is fucking twerking or some shit, like, yeah, you could say that maybe that's sexually suggestive. And the same thing applies on Twitch, you know? Like, yeah, greasing yourself up like a fucking prize pig. Yeah, guess what? That's kind of sexually suggestive, okay? Like, I don't know how this is so difficult for people to figure out.
Where these streamers get hit with this shit and they act like they don't know what they've been doing wrong this whole time, even though it's been a controversy for a while. Now, at the same time, though, I'm gonna fucking turn the gun on Twitch a little bit and roast on them, because if you think about it, Twitch is really the ones that's responsible for this whole thing in the first place. First off, this type of content has been prevalent on Twitch for a long time. It's not like, once again, this popped up yesterday and they're figuring out what to do about it now. This type of shit has been going on for a minute, and the only thing that Twitch has really done to address the issue is to make a new category that allows them to basically do this in a separate fucking category, away from the gaming streams, away from the chatting streams, things like that, right? They have played into this fucking hand the entire time, and then now they want to act like they're cracking down on it 7 months after everybody already told them they need to crack down on it. I mean, at the end of the day, Twitch's response to this doesn't make sense. I mean, they're acting like now they want to do something about it, and they want to handle this, and they want to fix their fucking platform and everything, which is cool at the end of the day, right? Like, yeah, do your thing. It's your company. Make these decisions if you want, but I find it very ironic that after they played into the hand of cards, that after they basically stood up for all this shit when people were complaining about it, that now they want to act like it's some major detriment to their platform or to their bottom line in any way, shape, or form. Twitch is trying to play both sides with this shit. That's exactly what's going on here, and I think they deserve to be called out for it. The Twitch hot tub meta quite literally would not exist if Twitch did what everyone suggested in the first place and just fucking dealt with these streams. If they just posted an update to the rules that said, hey, you can't do this bullshit, we're tired of it, you know, we're going to start enforcing it on this day, everything would have been clarified right there. But no, instead, Twitch is known as the company that makes the shitty responses where they don't do anything the right way. They always fuck up their public response to an issue like this, and then they want to try and fix it down the road. Either allow the shit or don't, but stop playing it both ways. You know, don't make them a whole fucking category and then sit there and be surprised that people are going to use it in a sexual way. Twitch's audience was letting them know months ago that this was a problem that needed to be addressed and that people were using this shit for sexual content, and they want to sit around and pretend like they didn't know they were sitting on their fucking hands the whole time doing literally nothing, twiddling their thumbs. I just want, you know, Twitch to be more transparent about the shit that they do and about what's okay on their platform, because it's one of the major reasons why I don't even use Twitch in the first place. So with all that being said though, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel, follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at @Optimus. Make sure to check out Shop Opti down below. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, well, talking about hot tub streamers again.
There we go, folks.
And signing out.
There we go. Yeah, I don't know, like... Yeah, I mean, this kind of similar to mine, I guess. There's a couple of things maybe slightly different, but I don't know. It just frustrates me. Like, just own it. Just own up. Just own it. Just own what you're doing, okay? Don't play fucking silly buggers. Don't play fucking silly buggers with the rules and then be like, oh no, why am I getting suspended? I didn't do anything wrong. But yeah, there we go.